Sean the extra guy here. Arthimus is going to the bathroom. Don't mind. She'll be back in a second to introduce herself. Anyway. But not many people are here anyway, so it's all good. Anyway, hello there everyone. Sean the extra guy here, and Arthimus is here. We're going to be playing some Elden Ring today. This is pretty much the first time I'm playing Elden Ring. We tried it out just a bit to make sure everything worked. And I was also having technical difficulties with my audio. For some reason, Voice Meter now thinks that it's installed, even though I uninstalled it. What the fuck? The pipe drop didn't work. I swear to God, Triggerfire keeps going like... It keeps... I don't know what happens. Triggerfire just often breaks, and I don't know why it does that. Give me a second, hang on. Let me just refresh the cache. I'll give you... I'll test it out for you. Nope, I didn't hear it. What is going on? Hang on, what's happening with Arthimus? I can't hear her.
I was muted.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
I mean, I went to go to the bathroom and I didn't hear you announcing my presence.
I know. I just as you left to go to the bathroom. Anyway. Also I got my drinks here. I don't know why. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that drop? Because I didn't hear it.
I heard you messing with your drinks.
No, hang on, let me test it again. Let me see it, because I'll do it. Hang on. Yeah, I can't hear that. What the fuck? Hang on. I think it's the monitor output thing. I seem to be having technical difficulties today up the fucking ass. Technical difficulties just seem to be loving me today. Let me try another one. Let me try a nice. I can't hear it. Well, if alerts happen, I won't be able to hear them, guys, unfortunately. Because... Yeah, you know. Technical difficulties are great. all because I wanted to fix Voice Meter. Fucking hell. Anyway, let's just get on with it.
Only streamer I know that has these problems.
I just have bad luck.
No pipe.
So
I guess I.
So did you not?
I guess I just.
Did you not hear it, Dan? Did you not hear like anything? Because it says it's playing, but it's not. I'm not hearing it.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't need prompts on...
So you didn't hear that?
I did not hear that in the stream.
Fucking hell. The only other thing I could think of would be like restart OBS, but I've already started the stream, so... if anyone does use... I'm gonna have to refund people. I just have to remember. This is annoying. Anyway, I'll just pause that.
Don't worry, you won't have much viewers tonight anyway, because I'm around.
It's not. That's not the reason. It's a Sunday. Well, it's a Saturday night for Americans. Anyway. Okay. So what we're doing is a thing called seamless co-op. And basically it's a mod. Well, no, not basically. It is a mod. I don't know why I said basically, but it's a mod, and it allows us to basically have the same co-op experience. Which I haven't played the co-op in the regular game, but it's not the same thing apparently.
So to explain it a little bit more elegantly, because I think the guys that are developing Seamless Co-op, which let me go ahead and actually pull that up really quick, because I want to actually shout that out for the whole 2 people that are here. You can find Seamless Co-op on the Nexus. It's currently being developed by Luke Yui and a few other people. And what it does is conventional Souls co-op. When you summon another person in, they are a phantom. They are like colored gold or white or yellow, depending on the game. And your phantom is with you for a few minutes. They have like half of the resources you do, and they'll generally be able to follow you around until you complete an objective, like defeating a field boss or a dungeon boss, for example. The problem is, well, on top of that, just already kind of being inconvenient, it costs a resource to do called Fourfinger Remedies, which you don't even get until like the first mega dungeon in the game. So no co-op for like God knows how long. And then secondly, the more inconvenient thing is the conventional co-op runs through From Software's multiplayer servers, which are garbage. For anybody that doesn't know, I am in the US. Sean is, of course, Australian, which is very, very far away. And it means that, and due to how crappy the From Software co-op servers are, it means that I am extremely, extremely likely, well, whoever is playing with the other person is extremely, extremely likely to be dropped. Well, Luke Yui and his team, the geniuses that they are, figured out a way to code the Elden Ring game to run through the Steam integrated servers. So it actually has substantially better connectivity and performance than anything From Software could muster. You can see me running around on stream, and I will note for clarity, I have no delay. And we were able to actually beat the first boss, you're supposed to die to this boss, fairly easily, because I can actually play the game just fine and my work registers just fine.
Some of the movements do seem a bit like stuttery, but I think that's just, I don't think you can really fix it. But,
no, that is a long distance issue.
Yeah.
But just the fact it works at all is amazing, and seriously, those guys are geniuses. If you want to play Elden Rings with friends, also for the record, this launches through a separate EXE from the base game, so awesomely enough, you will not be violating UEC, basically anti-cheat, by launching the game normally with this mod. This mod launches through its own special executable, so it doesn't fuck up the UEC, and you won't get banned for using it. It's fantastic. It's genius. I don't know how they did it. They finished this mod like 2 months after the game came out, and they've been slowly updating it since. It's to the point that cutscenes work, which blows my goddamn mind. We actually were able to watch some of the intro cutscenes together. Well, the first cutscene together after the boss, because, yeah, it's great. It's so cool. Hey, Sean, how many souls do you have?
Souls?
Well, runes, sorry. You can see them by hitting escape. They'll be in the bottom right.
3,795.
Okay. Let's go ahead and level up before we run off, because I have 3,700 as well. Because if you die, you drop your runes, and then if you die again before picking them up, you lose them.
Okay.
Oh wait, we can't level up yet. Son of a bitch. That's right. We need to. You get the ability to level up so fast. I forget that we don't initially have it. But we need to go talk to somebody.
I actually walked off this the first time around. I'm like, oh.
You just missed it.
Yeah.
Lol. All right.
Because I didn't know it was going to be a lift. So, and yeah, that guy. I tried to take on that guy as well. I was like, yeah, well, I surely I could probably take him. Nah.
Who? The guy over here?
The horse.
Oh yeah, the tree sentinel. Yeah, no. Access the guidance of grace. Actually, you know what? You should talk to White Mask RA, because you haven't heard his dialogue before.
Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it.
Oh, well, we both need to talk to him anyway.
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table
My sword is dangerously close to his
you
head.
are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Okay.
Talk to him some more.
Oh.
You want to keep talking to exhaust their dialogue.
However, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance
Hi, Cedric.
holds the answers. It will lead you
Hi, Cedric.
to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your
Just
grave.
realized. Okay, good. Yeah, you can hear him in stream. Good.
Yeah, so the stream audio, like the game audio sign.
Yeah, I turned it up to check really quick. It's a little quiet.
Yeah.
Couldn't really hear Vari very well, so you might want to turn up. You might want to turn up voice volume for the game.
Grace's guidance will reveal
slightly
the
better.
path forward,
Maybe.
most certainly. To Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
And this is with my this is with OBS on -7 decibel for main audio. Because you got to be able to hear you as well, because it's coming through. Because Discord's on like desktop audio. It used to be voice meter worked, but yeah, for some reason, it still thinks it's installed, even though I just uninstalled it.
Let's see here. So, yep, small golden effigy. Gonna interact with that anyway, even though for co-op this won't work.
I've got no arrows.
No, you don't. You spent all your arrows, which is fine. We'll find more. So, I'm gonna say right now, I actually have a fair good amount of experience with Elden Ring, so don't expect brainless idiot goblin mode from the both of us. I do plan on making Sean not deal with the beginner pains of the game so much. Otherwise, he might pull a chili and just quit, and then mod the shit out of the game. which defeats the purpose.
What did Chili actually do?
She kept dying to the tree sentinel and got stuck, and before modding it, I think she got up to Godric the Grafted, but then she quit the game and started modding it.
What was Chris Kringle here?
That lovely fellow is actually somebody very worth talking to. That is a traveling merchant. Go ahead and speak to him. That is Kale.
Well, hello, Father Christmas.
You're tarnished. I can see it. But I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Uh-huh.
It definitely does not hurt to talk to him about recommendations. Again, you always want to exhaust NPC dialogue because it can lead to like certain quests, which you don't have a quest log, so you have to keep track of the shit you're doing for NPCs yourself.
So that he deals in soul essence? Is that the currency?
It's runes, but yes.
Oh. Okay, so I can buy some arrows from him then.
I wouldn't buy arrows if I were you, just because, like, what you should buy from him, you should buy the crafting kit and the cookbooks.
That's notes. Oh, cookbook. Does it matter which cookbook? It says 1 and 2.
You should. There are three of them that he has, and you should buy all of them. Okay. Trust me. If you should also buy all of the cracked pots too. Cracked pots are a reusable consumable item, and the cookbooks give you crafting recipes.
Telescope.
If you want to buy the torch, you can. But you don't have to. There are some dark areas in the game. I prefer to sit on my runes as best I can, but then outside of like buying cookbooks. So
nice to do business.
Each their own. Now if you hit escape, oh, yeah, you're grabbing the smithing stone. Basically, this is a tutorial on upgrading your gear if you want to. I wouldn't use resources right now to upgrade anything, even though the Uchigatana is amazing. There is a chance you'll find other stuff later that you like more. Go ahead and hit escape. And you'll see you should now have access to the item crafting tab on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the item crafting, if you look towards the bottom from buying the cookbooks, you actually have the ability to craft bone arrows now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. For a case of basic bone arrows, we need thin beast bones.
Mm-hmm. And flight pinion for if I want
for the better
fletched.
One. Yeah. Yep. So let's see here.
Where'd you go?
Coast one arrows.
Where'd you go? Oh.
I'm over here. Tree spirit is a bit away from us still. Oh, there's something to pick up there. Boop. Golden rune. There we go. So, that's what I'm looking for. Go ahead and crouch so we're sneaking.
What the fuck? These sheep roll?
Yep. Go ahead and pick up what just dropped from the one that I killed. Then beast bones.
Rolling
so basically, instead of buying arrows, you can actually hunt the game in the game world to make bone arrows, which perform just about as good. And through the cookbooks, you have a lot of different types of bone arrows you can make. Like poisoned arrows, fire bone arrows.
Okay, hang on. What actually might be easier? Bone arrow. Is if I hunt hunt them with arrows.
Hold on a second. I saw something on your screen I didn't see on mine. Turn back around. and look for the skull that glows.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so that's right there for you. Roll on it.
Kick it?
Roll on it. Like,
Oh.
dodge roll.
Oh. Oh, hello. I really forgot my fucking controls. Oh, that's why. Because I hadn't equipped the arrows. That might actually help.
Okay, so item drops are client side because he actually dropped something for you.
Godric Greaves. Godric Soldier Greaves.
Did you roll on that skull?
Yeah.
Did it drop anything?
Forget what I dropped now because I got distracted by that guy.
It dropped. If you see a skull with glowing eyes, roll on it because it has runes inside of it.
Okay.
It's only the smallest value, which is 200, but early in the game, 200 is a lot of runes.
Okay.
So keep your eyes out for them. It's a good bit of a free progression if you get them. More thin beast bones over here, maybe, since drops seem to be client side. Let's see. I'm not gonna kill the dog.
You can't drop items.
Yes, you can.
No, to me.
Yes, I can.
Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah. See, here I'll give you an example. Da da da. Oh,
I see.
Yep. So you can drop and share anything, including like dropping weapons to give
skull.
other people for like
Skull.
giving them dual wield and stuff. What's up?
Skull. Golden
Oh,
ring.
another skull. I haven't seen any skulls yet. I wonder if that might be something where I won't see any because I'm not like hosting and some stuff won't generate. I'm not sure. Because normally in co-op, your co-op person for the normal game can't see skulls.
Okay, I gotta aim and then shoot him. Okay.
Yeah, you can either use the game's aiming system or you can actually like right-click to aim. Well, right-click. You do have a actual manual aim you can use when you're holding the bow.
Yes, I saw it. I just have to get used to. Whoa.
See here. So this is a dungeon. I'm just coming in here to get the Side of Grace. We don't have to do this unless you want to. It doesn't really matter which way.
I didn't matter either way either.
Actually, no. I want to get something before we do this, and it actually kind of works out anyway. Cause I don't like this short sword. Two-handing short swords is butts.
You need a bastard sword.
Bastard swords do exist. There are actually several decent early game swords that you can get, which I'm actually planning on getting one right now. Don't rely, like, you should be saving your arrows for now, because you're trying to build them up, remember?
Yeah.
You used all of yours.
Not particularly good, not particularly accurate arrows.
Well, you actually need to lock onto enemies, and then they'll be fine. Ow. Bolts. Smithing stone. And what I want is over here. Ta! Ow. Come on, there we go. There's a chest up here for the record.
Ah. A long sword.
So, I will actually address this now because you don't. This would be something you're not used to. If you go to your inventory,
Yep.
you will see that you can actually find that sword that we just got in your inventory.
Yeah.
And it should have an X. No, not there. Sorry, equipment. Go back and go to equipment tab.
Yeah.
I'm watching you on stream because of the lag, and I'm gonna stop doing that. When you look at that sword we just picked up, you should notice that it should have an X. Actually.
No, it doesn't for me.
Oh, you actually wait. You have the stats to wield it. Is your strength 16?
Oh no, it's just red, but everything else is blue. So I don't know.
No, like on the short sword itself. What the hell?
Well, this is the long sword, the great sword. Sorry.
Yeah. And the items pick. Go ahead and click on it for me. And,
Hang on.
like, go to equip it. And it should tell you don't have the strength to use it. Yep. Okay. So, if you're using a weapon one-handed, if you're using this weapon one-handed, you don't meet the strength prerequisite. So, if you actually attack with it, it'll do, like, 10 damage. But, if you use a weapon that you don't meet the strength prereq two-handed for, you are considered to have 50% more strength for the purposes of stat requirements and scaling. So basically, if you have, let's say you have a strength of 11, which I don't know what your starting strength is, but it's probably 10 to 12. If you have a strength of 11, two-handing this will give you plus 5 strength for the purposes of meeting the prereq to wielding the weapon. The same thing applies for the katana, but it's notable that like the Uchi katana primarily scales on dex, so two-handing it isn't as beneficial. It's because again, the extra 50% strength doesn't have as high of an impact. Have you tried the sword we got from the first boss? Yep, that's the one. You actually meet the basic stat requirements from being a.
I've got 2 swords. What the hell?
Oh. Yep. Does your buckler have a parry on it by default? Use the focus power of the sword. Put your buckler away. That's why I was asking if your buckler has power. Now you're dual wielding it, and if you go and attack that guy. You have twin weapon strikes for about, like, I think it's like 30 seconds. Not to mention you add sacred damage to the damage of your weapon. And map of Limgrave.
Get some more bolts.
Yep. He sees us. Come on, dork. Come on, dork. I hate knights, for the record. Be ready to butt stab him, because he's totally gonna go for me. Oh. I will say that the other sword we got from defeating the grafted scion is going to be statistically better, air quotes, than the Uchi katana. But use whatever you want to use. The game's about experimentation, and play with what you think is fun. More lords, more bolts. Those were lord swords that time.
Oh, I can't use that again.
Oh, I'm out of stamina. And no. Use my healing. Soldier helm.
Oh, it'll take a bit for me to get used to the combat, but
Yep, that is fair. Well, we might as well run down here. You can break a lot of things by rolling, by the way. So if you ever want to like try and like not destroy something, try and roll through it. Alrighty, righty. Ash of Wars. So Ashes of War are the special abilities you can use on your weapon. Like your Unsheath, for example, that you have on the katana is an Ash of War. You can change the Ash of War on a weapon using whetstones. Oh, I can't find the skulls. Wish.
They're just in different positions. Yeah, I didn't see a skull there.
Yep. Client side. But if you ever find an Ash of War you want to use, all you have to do is, you know, go. Well, actually, we'll discuss that in a minute. Nerd.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a prompt for something important. When you kill a group of enemies in an area, you actually get some of your resources. You get some of your expended flasks back. So come up here. We now get the flail.
Flail.
There's a site of grace over here. There's actually 2 sites of grace in this area, so we might as well hit both of them. Now, don't sit down, just activate them. Which I think... Does that tell you that the site of grace was discovered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I can't activate it once you've activated it, so...
Well, and if you look at your map, if you open up your map, it'll show that,
Yeah.
Okay, it shows you have that grace. Good. If you sit down to the site of grace, it respawns all the enemies in an area. So in this particular case, we want to hold off so that we can actually get both of the sites of grace here. Because otherwise we would have to sneak around / fight through all the enemies in this camp again, which is annoying. Doo-doo. There we go. Now, we should probably sit down.
Okay.
Huh?
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
Hello,
Have you
love.
heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the 2 fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am
Oh.
afraid,
She's facing away from you.
Yeah.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search
That's a funny
for the
glitch.
Elden Ring.
I'm surprised that's client side.
You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Refuse. No, accept,
Then
obviously.
it's settled. Summon me by grace
Oh, I see what's
to turn
happening.
runes into strength.
Because she's interacting with me on
Yeah,
my
good.
end.
Because you sat down first.
Another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Let me see if that
Use it.
fixes her. Oh,
It will summon.
I
a
swear if she
power
fades
that
away
has
on your
treated me
screen.
with respect.
Yeah. She,
oh shit, I'm sorry about that.
oh, she appeared for a second again.
Well, did that interrupt her dialogue? Because she's supposed to give you a ring and stuff.
She gave me a ring. And she said she said she bequeathed to me the ring, so...
So sit back down. I stood up because I was going to try and fix her animations. You should be able to level up now.
Yep.
So go ahead and level up. You should have a level or two.
Yeah.
If you don't know what stats you're going for, which is probably the case because you're new, I would recommend prioritizing Vigor for the moment. Vigor is health.
Yeah. Okay.
Strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith. Well, actually, pretty much the whole section after endurance. Those are all going to be dependent on what kind of build you want to do. So if you want to, like, use two... As an example, actually, easiest is to look at the weapon you have on your character sheet. Well, on your character sheet. In your inventory, if you go to your equipment. And you look at your weapon's attribute scalings and attribute requirements.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you what kind of stats the weapon is going to need to improve. Well, what stats you want to improve to make your weapon better. For example, the Uchigatana is double D scaling. So you can increase strength or dexterity to make the katana better.
Mm-hmm.
Later on in the game, you'll find weapons that have substantially better specific scalings. Like, for example, there is a great sword that you can get from a world boss that has B scaling in strength, but no other scaling. So in that case, if you're going to use that, you want to just have a ton of strength. Spells also rely on their associated spell stat, which most spells use either intelligence or faith, though there are a handful of spells that scale on arcane. If you want to change your pants, change your pants. I saw you looking at other gear.
No, it's just looking at it. The stats didn't look good.
Let's go ahead and run back this way since we now have spoken to her and now can level up, which means we won't just be sitting on a ton of souls. Well, runes. Sorry. That's a Dark Souls habit right there, to call the level up resource souls. Oh, look, a skull. Roll.
Oh, look, a man. He did.
He did indeed. Damn, he did.
Damn.
Let's go and do Groveside Cave really. Which, this cave is going to be dark. Or no, this isn't the dark cave. There's an early game to cave that's like pitch fucking black if you don't have a torch, but you can actually navigate in the dark. Because there's no deadly hazards. There are doggos down there.
Good eye.
I mean, you don't... We want to get down and fight them, but... There we go. Yep, wolves will actually attack you, and they also give peace bones, which is very convenient.
Crack the pot.
Yep, more pots. Which, you'll want to be looking for moss and mushrooms to make use of those pots in the early game. Yay! Loot. Glowstone.
Firefly. Yeah, some of them
Yep.
didn't have beast bones, so...
Yeah, it's all random chance. Introductory dungeon, boss fight, which I think I remember what's in here. Yeah.
Oh, got greedy. Oh, shit.
Oh, he got me on a backswing. Got him.
Excellent.
Jumping is actually a tool you can use in combat, by the way. There are jump attacks, and if an enemy uses lots of horizontals, you can actually just jump over their horizontal attacks.
Turn to entrance.
Yep, we're done here.
We're done here. There are people IRL that would do this if they could. Wait, what? Do what?
The kill gods to get a girlfriend thing, I think. Yay, more experience. I think I leveled my strength up. Yeah, I leveled my strength up before, so I'll go ahead and get my strength to 15. No, actually, I'll get strength to 16 so I can one-hand this sword if I need it to.
Let's wait. What was it about flasks? I'm gonna add charge to flask and that.
You don't have any golden seeds.
Oh. It says add charge to flask. Use 1 golden seed.
Yes, and if you try, it won't work.
I
It'll
see.
say you have no golden seeds.
I see. So that lasts like that's something that you just upgrade.
Yes. If you look at your in the again, that just dictates the count of crimson tears you have. Well, the count of tears, I suppose. They're not necessarily all crimson tears. This way.
That's fun.
Oh, did you backstab him?
Well, no, I jumped into him and staggered him.
Oh, yeah. Make sure to keep your eyes out. There's lots of lootables, like you just ran past a mushroom.
I thought I got it.
I didn't see you pick it up. Over by the cave. You want to keep your eyes out for
skull.
the environmental
that's
lootables,
not
though, because they're
that's just
useful.
That's just a regular ass skull. It was a skull, but not a, you know. Yeah, there it is. Found it.
Yep. You want to be picking up stuff as you go because you use it in crafting recipes, and ooh boy, are consumables useful. It's not the first game where consumables have been useful, but it is the first game where they've been this useful.
Oh! Oh, I stuck it right in its ass.
The vulnerable underside. Alrighty, righty.
Got it.
Oh, you caught the mosquito?
Dragonfly. Oh.
They are the assholes that will try and make attacks against you. I guess
Got
I
him.
have to go down.
Here we go.
Yep, go this way to go this way. I should say for the record you can block with a sword, by the way. The block rating is just not as good as like if you used a shield.
Yeah.
So these keep your eyes out for these because you could use them and then they will give you a light pointing you in a direction towards a catacomb.
Huh.
Now that we did that, which I mean we didn't really need to, but regardless, we can now see that there is something that way that we are being directed towards. Do 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 do.
Rune fragment. Oh! Jesus. Yeah. Tossed him into the air.
Yeah, it's the Ash of War on the Lord Sworn Greatsword. I'm not going to be keeping it. I will tell you that right now. And Catacomb.
I got that smooth analog movement.
Less talking shit and more leveling up. Because you should have enough experience again. Pretty much, for the moment being, every small crowd we fight is going to give us enough experience to level up.
No. No, I don't.
Oh, you only have 600 souls. Oh, yeah, because you're behind me in experience. So it's like your class started a level lower than mine, so your XP balances are different. My mistake. By the way, if you're not going to use that shield, you might as well unequip it just to account for carry weights.
Oh, okay.
Nope. There, I lost my cursor for a second there.
So what difference does that make?
Well, the shield has a weight to it. So here, I'll actually give you an example with my character. Oh. I'll wait until you finish talking to him.
Okay.
So that's my roll speed, right?
Yeah.
You can see how fast I'm rolling.
Yeah.
This is an extreme example, but if you have lower equip load, you get faster rolls. Inversely, if you have a heavier equip load, you have slower rolls.
Oh yes.
Which you can.
Just stay like that.
I am sorry, but I actually want to have like some degree of resistance to damage. But and besides, because the undies in this game are white, you'll get demonetized because it'll look like I'm naked. But yeah, so if you actually go to your equipment tab, you'll see on the right side there is an equip load section, and then it will say like heavy, medium, or light load. It probably says medium for you.
Yeah.
That dictates your roll speed. So if you increase your endurance, you get higher encumbrance, which can mean that you actually have a much heavier amount of armor you could wear before you start to suffer from encumbrance issues. Little sociopath. I just realized we forgot to get the flail, I think. Oh no, we got the flail.
Yeah.
I just want to check my inventory. It was earlier.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, I completely air-brained that I made sure we got it. And that's our first grave glovewort. We'll talk about what that does later.
Nothing interesting happens.
Yeah, and these won't do anything because of the different co-op. You need those active to be able to invite people into your game.
Ah.
There's something up behind us. Where is it?
No, it's up there. There. No, that's not.
Must have ran off.
Must have been the wind.
I can hear him moving around. But,
Must have been the wind.
sneaky fucker, I see you. Ow, and then he fell on my head. Catacombs are always dangerous. Keep your eyes open. So, if they're... Don't rush down
I
it.
see.
I'm gonna say, get your bow out. There, if we had signs, there would probably be a tip here from another player that says use range battle. Aim down the hall towards where the fire is coming from.
Yep.
And shoot.
Didn't go far. Oh
No, it worked.
Oh, it worked. Why is the
Yep.
goddamn flail's been...
You need to unequip it.
I know.
We got it. Oh,
Oh,
that's not a big deal.
would that
But
have,
yeah,
would
so-
that have killed me?
No.
Was that one of
Yeah.
those Sky Oblivion? You know, the one where he talks to the player character when he walks off and gets crushed.
Oh, well, no, it wouldn't have killed you. It just re-enables the trap.
Huh.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
No reason in exposing us to the hazard if we've got a way of circumventing it. You didn't hit.
Fuck.
Arc your shot more.
Yeah. I'll wait for the fire. There we go.
There you go. Look at that asshole on the wall. He thinks he's so slick. You're so belligerent. Not even checking corners.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Always check your corners.
Oh shit. I just got blood loss.
Yeah, because you got hit.
Yeah.
So you can choose to Oh.
Oh.
You chose to respawn, didn't you?
Yeah, sorry.
If you respawn, and now I died.
Oh no.
Okay, well that's notable. If you respawn, it lags the game. So
don't do that.
well, you can respawn, you just need to do it at a better time. Rest is the side of grace. So that it resets the area.
Alright.
And we basically in that with the mod, if you die, you build up stacks of rot, up to 5 stacks, and each stack of rot makes you weaker. The way you get rid of them is by resting at a side of grace. You can choose to respawn at the expense of taking on rot. And if you rest at a side of grace, it of course resets the enemies. But if I remember right, it will not reset traps.
Oh, good.
So the traps that were disabled are going to still be disabled. And yes, now you know what that red bar that builds up when these guys hit you does.
Yeah.
Blood loss is a bitch. And I didn't loot anything down here because I wasn't expecting you to trigger all the enemies.
3 boss rooms.
Oh, thought I heard
How come those guys aren't attacking us though?
because they're waiting for us to trigger their trap.
Ah! Oh god. Shit. Man, these guys are bastards.
Yes, imps are very hard. At least in the early game. Imps are a nasty enemy.
Hello,
So
Luna. Yeah, unfortunately, my alerts aren't working. The alert sounds aren't working. Fucking, it's because I tried to fix voice meter. I think I have to just restart OBS, but that means restarting the stream.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll take that blood wart. Up you go, you little shit. Oh. I remember this bit. Yeah. I'm gonna hide from the knives because I remember what'll happen. It's kind of sad because me being here means that I'm proactively playing to avoid a lot of hazards. You could probably shoot him, you know. Although your bow won't be very effective because it's a pierce weapon. There we go. Do-do. 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 Fuck you, shithead. But he didn't die. Ow. And now I'm low on health. And he's back. You little bastard. Stop throwing knives.
Got him. This is supposed to be scuffed 24/7.
And we got ashes, which we can't use those yet.
But you don't fucking complain. This is my stream, cunt.
And now we go down. Oh, hi there. I forgot you were here.
I wish there was a way to restart OBS without restarting the stream. Like, because then it cuts the stream up, and then that means it has to cut up for, like, when I upload to YouTube.
This way. Let us go back and level up. So, generally speaking, in catacombs, the objective is to navigate through them to open up to find the lever to open up a boss door. And that is what we just did there. My strength is 16. I only have 400 health. I really probably should upgrade vigor, so I'm going to, instead of neglecting it forever and getting one hit eventually, because I know that will happen. Yeah, in fact, if your vigor, like, what is your vigor right now? Is that 11? Or no, did you just bumped it to 15, didn't you?
15, yep.
Then yeah, you have like 100 more health than me. I should probably start catching up.
I'm gonna, hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna actually, like, at least get the shield out.
Are you actually gonna start blocking instead of two-handing your weapon all the time?
I'm gonna try the blocking.
It works pretty well. Actually, hold on. Do me a favor. Open up your equipment really quick, and look at your shield.
Yeah.
On the right side, it will say like guarded damage negation.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say for your physical negation? Is that 100?
68.
Okay. Here. No, that's not what I want to do. I'm in the wrong name. That's why I can't do what I want.
Well, it is a buckler shield, so...
Where is what I'm looking for? Leave, yes. Use my shield. My shield has guard 100, although its negation isn't quite, well, its stamina drain isn't quite as good as the one you were using. So negation 100 will mean you shouldn't take any damage from a physical hit.
Oh, he's focusing on me.
I'm scared. I need to not be as scared because I have you here. Ow! I need to not be scared. I have you here to pull aggro. Smack. Okay, enough slam attacks.
He loves his slam attacks. Look, that was kind of creepy. Him looking behind him.
His head rotated 180
Yeah,
to look at you. I didn't notice that when
It was just.
Oh shit! Ooh, that was close.
Oh god. Oh, that was a bit greedy. That was a bit greedy.
Stagger, stab him, orange spot. Oh,
What?
if you can guard break an enemy, they stagger, and then on bosses, a section of their body will glow. Ow, 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 fire burns. Power attacks are better at breaking stuff.
Oh shit. Ugh.
Got it. Success! And that should give us sorcerer ashes. Sorcerer asses.
Oh boy, I love sorcerer asses.
Yeah. Now we can go back to the start. Oh.
Oh, hang on. Is that? Oh, that's not a chest over there.
No, there generally won't be anything at the end of Catacombs other than the ashes that are rewarded for completing them.
Other than the asses.
Shut up. Big success.
That's okay.
And dunk.
But it's okay. I've already got a sorcerer ass. Mushroom.
You know what? For the sake of timeliness, I'm gonna go ahead and actually attempt to warp us. You should get a prompt on if you want to warp or not.
Votes needed. Huh?
Oh, go ahead and open up your map.
Wait. Yeah.
The one to the far left. Aghill Lake North. The circle.
Far left. Oh, right. Far right.
Right, yeah. Brain fart. Yeah, right. There we go.
I'm like, there's nothing left.
Please don't be nighttime. If it's nighttime, that would be extremely inconvenient.
Limgrave.
Well, simultaneously, it'd be inconvenient and also very good because there's something we could possibly take right now if it's nighttime. I think it is nighttime. I'm still waiting to load.
It's daytime
I'm looking
for me.
No, nights aren't. Nighttime is not super dark, so I do think it is daytime though, because I don't see. Yeah, I don't see the active moon.
Oi! You there!
Caden, nights are bastard. So we're going this way.
Yeah, you there! Stop pretending you can't see me.
Hi, Bush. Where are you? I'm waiting for you.
Why won't anyone look me in the eye? What'd you go and do that for?
Hi, Bach.
Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh. What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Mushroom.
Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
A cave on the shore.
I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
It sounds like we have a quest. Good job.
Oh, skull. Nope. There we go. Skull. Pillage the corpse. Oh, another skull.
No. Think I see what I came here for. Scarab! Gimme, gimme, gimme. I think you have the one.
Yeah, I see it. Oh god!
Watch out for that rider.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
I saw him
that was
I saw him
determination.
at the wrong time.
Nope. Oh, the rider finally caught me with a hit.
Oh shit.
Oh! Ow. And there's the client-side lag because I'm respawning, which meant that you were able to cheese him. Oh, hey, he dropped something for me. Did I get a dismounter? Nope, I got his trousers.
D-
I will take those pants, good sir.
My pants! The nerve
I will
of
be
some
challenging
people.
that. I'll be challenging you to a botch-all for your pants soon.
Da, da, da. Oh dear. Oh no, hang on, wait. I've seen that. I saw that in the screenshots of it.
What?
These two pulling a cart.
Mm-hmm. Give him a wide breath. Well, wide berth.
Birth.
What? Cha?
Oh, that's a lot.
Yep.
If
But they're all wandering nobles, so we can handle them.
if this was like a Warriors game, I'd go, oh yeah, I'm gonna head into there and eat all of them.
Executed.
Execution.
Skull.
These poor sods.
Oh, there is a sorcerer in the mix. Don't want any of him. Where is he?
There he is. He set me on fire.
I want the wander. I'm hoping that the wandering nobles give me my headband at some point.
Oh god.
Oh, I missed him with uppercut? Get Garbroke, nerd. Oh, you know, I just thought about it. We haven't actually bound Torrent yet. Whoops.
Torrent.
Yeah. So, let's back up and go to your equipment. And at the bottom, you'll see where your 2 flasks are, and there's like 7 other slots. Select one of your empty slots, and then put Torrent's Ring, the Spectral Steed Whistle.
Ah. Okay.
And then you can summon Torrent.
What's this talisman?
It's a Flame Drink Talisman. It gives you fire resistance.
Oh, that would.
Talismans are just a buff item that you'll pick up more of them over time. There's no real reason not to equip the Flame Drake Talisman. I just haven't because I haven't cared to. We haven't been fighting stuff with fire. But now we have Torrent, so we can get around faster. And we want to go back to those 12s. Because once we kill all the followers, the trolls stop walking.
Getting a bit. Hang on, I'm getting a few raindrops here. That's interesting. I think because I'm streaming. Hang on, if I lower. Yeah.
Oh, a somber smithing stone.
No, it didn't make a difference.
Ah, that's where I want to go. Okay, well, we're almost there. Anyway, so back to what we're doing. These 2. Oh, they're still walking. Ooh, watch that jump. So you can fight on horseback, but your weapons will generally do less damage, and it's a bit harder to control your attacks.
Yep.
Alternatively,
How do
you can dismount and...
I can dismount, okay.
Yeah, use the item again. Apparently there's like a jump attack you can do from on top of Torrent, but I've never been able to figure out how to do it. Down, and go for his face. When you
Well, you're closer, so...
Well, if you're hitting him while he's down, it's gonna make him get up faster.
Got him.
All right, next one. Because you have to kill both of them. Ow. Okay, like seriously, can you stomp on him for once? I'm already debuffed from dying the first time. There we go.
What is it?
Yeah, well, you didn't do that right because you weren't in the right spot, but the intention's what's important. And if we come back here, boop, boop.
Blood all over me.
Great axe.
A couple that can
This
get
is the-
covered in blood together stays together.
Great Axe has a descaling strength requirement of 30, which means I would need at least 20 to use it. Holy shit. That's a big requirement. Skull. Squish. Ow.
Oh, fuck. Whoa. I didn't expect him to do that.
Yep, they have a little charge attack. Is this the way we want to go? Yeah, this will lead to the Third Church of America. Woo! I managed to stamp his attack, so I basically ducked it. That was pretty cool.
There's a sorcerer there.
Guy with the robe, yeah.
Where are you going? Hey. Hey, come back here.
We are basically just killing like random bystanders on the road.
Well, they're zombies, aren't they?
That's a complicated thing to answer, actually. I guess the best way to put it is there are such things as undead, but they are specifically called the things that live in death. They're called those that live in death. These guys are not classified as those that live in death. Because
what the hell are
it's well, I can't really answer because it's like, oh well, that's a lore spoiler, that's a lore spoiler. This really won't make sense unless you have like, I can explain it and it will make sense, but then it spoils stuff that you're actually supposed to learn through context and like doing things. By the way, Side of Grace. We have like 6,000 souls, so it'd probably be good to level up before we lose them all.
Alright, now let's see. What should I spend it on?
Vigor, vigor, vigor.
Maybe a little bit of dexterity.
And that my level up is done.
Does upgrading intelligence, faith, and arcane make any difference for me?
It will make a difference if you want to use any of those stats. But basically, intelligence is sorceries. Faith is incantations, which is like holy magic. That's the stuff I'm using. Arcane is a special type of spellcasting called occult, and occult spells are usually sorceries. If you want to use those things, you can, but that might be something you want to wait until you start finding magic to do. I will tell you, if you want to keep using katanas, one of the most broken fucking weapons in the game is a katana that requires intelligence. Fucking Moonveil. And also Moonveil is fairly early in the game to get to, for the record. But that's it's up to you if you actually want to make the investment. You can 100% play a spellcastless build and be completely fine in this game, which is one of the good game design features. Just like I've also seen people do 100% spellcasting builds, or my favorite is probably 100% Great Shield. Yeah, if you make a shield your primary weapon, you can actually do bash attacks with it, and Great Shields have strength-based scaling, so you can actually like bash attack the shit out of enemies with the Great Shields. Pretty funny.
How about dual-wield shields?
I think you can do that.
Dual shield.
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree, grant me
The
succor.
great Kenneth Height.
Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but no, the help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me. Oh, I see. You wish to know the reward. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse. The celebrations will be lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retrieval. Yes. Now, allow me to furnish you with a little advice. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes. That depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage. Though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
Okay, there we go. I was waiting for you to get done talking to the great Kenneth Height.
Great Kenneth Height.
Ow. Oh god. Oh, there's a big demi-human.
I thought these are goblins.
A lot of people say that they're goblins. They think they're goblins, but these creatures are called demi-humans.
I mean, they look like goblins. I guess they just wanted to be original.
Well, no, there's a very specific reason on why they're called demi-humans, and they're a whole species.
Just like goblins.
Oh shit. I ran through the bush and he was in my face. He scared me. Gets jump scared harder than any actual horror game I've played.
Nosferatu.
That's a troll. Do I really think it's a good idea to fuck with him? I mean, we could.
Well, I'm here, so...
I hear a hum.
A hum.
Do you hear the hum?
I hear like a twinkle.
Go, what's up here?
Oh.
Oh, it's a red scarab. Get back here, you little shit. So, scarabs give you different things based on what color the scarab is. A red scarab gives you back healing potions.
Uh-huh.
Most of the time you want to find scarabs because they give spells and ashes of war, which are things we want.
Well, he saw me first, so...
Yep. Fortunately, it's a normal troll, so his attacks are actually proper and broadcasted. Roll, damn it. Oh god.
Oh, that was greedy. So yeah, the strong attack with the sword and shield is just like a poke.
It's a thrust.
Thrust. That's what I meant to say.
There we go. He's dropping. And stab you in the head.
Oh, I can't take advantage of that.
No, the enemies get iframes too when you're executing them. Keep up the pressure. Ah, he managed to get his sword out. I was hoping we could kill him before he managed to do the AoE from drawing his sword. Oh well. Ouch.
Didn't get anything from that, just souls.
Well, yeah, not every enemy drops something.
Yeah, well, you expect a big guy to drop something.
Third Church of America. This is a place where we really needed to be. Because first and foremost,
the way you say America, again, it's just like, it just sounds like America.
America.
America. Whereas I read that as Marica.
So, that thing right there is very important, as noted by the fact it is legendary, along with the thing from over there.
Touch grace.
Yep. Let's go ahead and sit down. America.
America.
So, we just unlocked physics. If you look, you'll see you have a Mixed Wondrous Physic item in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and select that. And it will open up your Physic. Physics are a customizable once per grace consumable that will give you a various range of different effects, and there are pairs. Well, you can get a pair of effects through the Physic. The Crimson Tear, for example, gives you half of your full HP bar. No matter what size your HP is, it will always give you half. Really good once you have an absolutely massive HP bar if you're going a very vigor heavy build. But you can get stuff like bonus damage, immunity to one instance of damage, like a static damage mitigation value, bonus stagger power, bonus damage on charge attacks, bonus damage for sorceries, face, incantations, resistance to status effect buildup, etc., etc., etc. There's a ton of different tiers that you can get for the Physic.
Increase amount replenished by fast. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. So that sacred vessel we just picked up, you can use up the sacred vessel to increase the amount restored by flasks. You should do it every time you can. There's no reason not to.
Okay.
And then lastly, because we're at the Third Church of America, we can talk to Melina.
Spoken
Hello, love.
She's
She's facing
of Queen Marica.
She was about to face me, then she went, whoop!
If you wish, I will share them with you.
Well, that's my fault because of where I am.
Very well. In Marica's own words,
Marica, yeah.
my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
I need to make sure to let you be the one to talk to her first in the future.
I need to sit down first and then talk.
Well, it's whoever clicks to talk to her first, because I spoke to her first. Because I'm watching your stream, I started talking to her first, and that's why she spun around. And now we level up.
She's still there.
I mean, I don't have enough souls to level up. You might. But yeah, she'll just hang out until you get up from the grace, and then she fades away.
Share them with me. Your thoughts.
You know what? I might as well use a couple of these to get enough runes to level up, so that I'm not sitting on 2k. You'll I about to say You'll probably want to focus more towards strength or dex as you progress along when you figure out which skill is more important to you.
Mm-hmm.
Get my vigor up to 15. That way I break the 500 health barrier. Make me a little bit less easy to kill. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to rely on my memory here to remember where something I want is. There should be a spirit spring around here somewhere.
A sprit.
Spirit spring.
A sprit spring. Sprit.
Up, I hear it. There you are. Give it to me.
Give it to me.
Give me the thing I want. There we go. Ash of War Sacred Blade. I need to run back to the third church really quick.
Can someone
this glowing?
Can someone find out if someone in chat? Can someone find out if I can restart OBS without closing the stream?
Ash of War. Switch my Lord's One Greatsword. So if you want to play around with that as well. Oh, you have the twin swords out now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try them out.
You'll have to put the shield away because I think the shield has well, hit F for me really quick. Well, your FP spending ability.
Sorry.
I want to see if it will activate with the shield drawn.
No, sorry.
Okay, so it does work with the shield drawn.
Does.
Although that doesn't tell me if it activates or not.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can cheese something.
Well, I am here, so you know. It's definitely a possibility you can cheese something. Mud crab.
Well,
oh dear Christ! Giant enemy crab.
you killed a little crab and spawned the big crab.
Yeah, he didn't. I think that might have been his mate. Oh god. Giant enemy crab.
It feels so good to have my sacred blade back.
It's based in Japanese history. I just wanted to kill the little crab and then fucking his fuck buddy shows up.
Let's see here. There's supposed to be somewhere around here that you can jump to get something very early in the game. I wonder. I'm curious. Because I will laugh if we can get that weapon this early in the game. Which, to be fair, it's not actually a weapon that takes a long time to get. It's just getting it the normal way requires fighting enemies that are way above our level.
Where are you now?
I went back towards the third church.
Okay.
You can actually see me on the map if you open it, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Ow. Whoa, I almost fell. I went back towards the third church and up the hill.
Yeah.
You killed something else because I just got some experience.
Yeah, I'm killing wolves on horseback. Or Tauren back.
Would I do this?
Flight pinion.
This is an absolutely terrible idea, but let's see if I can do it. I did it! Yes! Fuck you, game!
Oh god. Should I try that?
You can try it. You want to hug towards... Heal yourself.
Oh shit.
You weren't at full HP. You need to be full HP.
Yeah. I didn't get the chance to respawn.
What do you mean?
Like
Oh, it just respawn.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we're not in a boss fight, so it's just gonna respawn you naturally.
Okay, well, this
Jump
time
back
will be...
on Torn and come up around again.
Yeah. This time I'm going to be on full HP.
Well, that depends on what your rot debuff was. I didn't see on the stream which one you got. Did it say? Well, what did it say? Did it say vulnerability, exhaustion?
I didn't even...
You didn't even bother to look?
It was a skull and I thought, oh, okay.
I'm going back up towards where you were. So... You don't want to jump
Hey,
from
look.
at the very top.
Tree boss runes.
You don't want to jump from at the very top of the height. You want to jump from a little bit lower down because Torrent can actually cover a lot of distance. Yeah, so from about there, if you look down, you see that little chunk of rocks that's like an outcropping.
Yeah.
You want to try and hug the wall above that outcropping of rocks as you're going down, because there's a ledge that will catch you and you will take less fall damage. Like this. Oh, and then I fucked it up. But yes, that's the general idea, is you want to land there, and there is a spot on the wall that will catch you.
Shit.
Oh, you had it.
I was actually on the wall and it just went...
Yeah, I saw it on the stream. Let's go ahead and rest of the Side of Grace to purge our rot, because the rot debuffs are bad. They reduce your vigor and stuff. Oh, but I have to wait for you to get off that so I can call Torrent. Or not. I can't summon Torrent for some reason. Oh, okay.
No, we were too mean to Torrent.
No, because it's not giving me the prompt to heal that I need to use a flask to heal Torrent. What the hell? This is actually extremely inconvenient because it means I am way fucking slower getting around.
Well, you also can't do that thing, can you?
What do you mean?
Or have you already got it?
I already got the item that I wanted.
No! I had it!
You're not getting far enough forward.
Actually, like, I had it the first time, but I didn't have enough, I don't think I had enough, yeah, I just didn't have enough health.
Yeah, the spot you it's really unfortunate because I made it the first time, which makes it substantially hard to for my brain to explain where the sweet spot is. There is a sweet spot that ends up in you catching on the wall above the trees, and that will stop you from dying. Because you're catching too early, you're not going far enough forward.
Try it again.
You're hugging the wall too much.
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're trying to cheese something that we're, clearly not supposed to do anyway.
I mean, it is a thing you can do in the game. Just stop hugging the wall so much and start going forward. Because even with the stutter, I can tell as you're moving, you're gripping against the wall and spamming torrents jump, which is not what you want to do. Which I still can't summon torrent for the record. Don't know what the fuck that's
really
about.
weird. Do you have to restart or something?
I might need to leave world and then rejoin in a minute. That would probably work.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, don't face towards the wall so much. Face farther out with the intent to grip the wall, to hit the wall farther forward. You're too high. And once again, you're spamming jump.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I want to continue playing.
Fine.
I don't want to play.
Let me disconnect, reconnect, so that I get my ability to mount torrent back. So withdraw from world.
Still to get my essence back.
That's fine. You can just run back down to the third church after you do that. And it put me back in the stranded graveyard, which is fine because all the places I've been with you are unlocked. Join a world as a wanderer. And it's supposed to load me at the nearest church, which did that fail?
Here's the thing: if we were just hanging out normally, and when we weren't streaming, that I would keep trying it. But yeah, I don't imagine it's very exciting.
Watching you kill yourself repeatedly, I'm sure that there are some mean people out there that would take enjoyment in you repeatedly killing yourself. Okay, let's try this again. Now that I'm at the same site of grace as you.
There it is.
I mean, you've already used it.
Oh.
If you use it again, I think it... Well, what did that say? Did it tell you to lock
It
or
just
unlock?
said lock/unlock, so it didn't say anything. I'll just do it again, just in case it locked it. If not, I'll just use it again.
And I'm...
Da 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 da. Da da do 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 do.
Okay, let's see. Well, that's not good. Give me 2 seconds. Let me quit out and then load back in, because it's not letting me join you now. It's telling me I'm joining a session, then nothing happens.
Okay. If all else fails, I'll quit out and then go back in the game. It could be my side.
I mean, you really didn't need to use the one thingy, because that fucks up the sense of if you have the world open or not, but I don't think that's the problem.
There we go. I've I've now got fletched arrows.
It could also just be that we're somewhere too open and it's causing a problem. Do me a favor, go back to the stranded graveyard. So open up your map and go to the go to like the southernmost point. We're gonna let's see if it can work inside of a dungeon. Because for some reason it's not working now.
If not, I'll just have to quit out. Like I said, it might just be like a restart thing.
Yeah, I'm not able to join you for some reason. That is very inconvenient. Go ahead and quit game and then...
For some reason I can't... Okay, in here I can't quit.
Try and lock your world. No, don't leave. Like... Just go... Use the item and lock your world. The pot.
Yeah, no.
Now try and quit.
Yeah, it's doing that same thing it did. I wonder if it's like because I'm in the dungeon. 'Cause I'm in the
No, because I don't have that problem. I wonder if you're stuck in combat or something. Which that might also explain why I can't join you. You're stuck in combat.
Yeah, even though there's like nothing trying to attack me. Yeah, I still can't. Alright.
Well, use the Site of Grace. Go use the Site of Grace. See if you can reset your world state before you just like Alt F4 the game.
No.
Oh, but you have a Talk to Melina option in your...
Oh, okay. I'll...
That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything. I can't exit. Wait a sec. I mean, while I'm here, I might... I don't want to fucking cut the stream off. Fuck it, doesn't matter. I'll just make it like a... When I upload this to YouTube, I'll just make it like a part 2. Just give me a second, everyone. I'm just going to restart OBS. It should only just be a couple of seconds.